So I've been using these noon tabs on days that I know I'm going to have an extra hard workout. For instance, today is leg day and it's going to be a tough one. So basically these just, it's like an electrolyte drink, has a lot of sodium, potassium, all sorts of electrolytes. That way I can just make sure I'm extra hydrated, ready to go, trying to take out any variables that I can as far as performance goes and just maximize everything.
Like always, we started off the workout with the squat experiment. Today was 235 pounds, only got 32 reps. Now, I've been feeling like absolute garbage recently, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today was auto-regulation. So, I've got about 2 more weeks until the end of the training cycle, in which then I'll take a deload, which is basically an active rest. I come in the gym, do just enough so I don't lose my strength, but not enough to actually, cause any sort of recovery deficit. And based on the way that I'm feeling now, because I felt this way before, if I push it hard for these next, 3 weeks, this week that you're watching, and then the 2 weeks after, I'm gonna get injured, I'm gonna hurt myself, and then also progress is gonna stall just because I'm doing way more than I can recover from. So what I'm doing this week is I'm auto-regulating a bit. So basically, I'll come in and on my first 2 movements, squats and then these block pulls, I'm going hard. I'm going as hard as I normally would. But then on all the other movements, I'm kind of backing off. I'm going based on feel. So I completely skipped leg press, which I normally do after this, because I just felt like that was going to be too much. Typically on the program that I made, typically week 3, you take off leg press completely out of the program for week 3 to allow yourself some recovery. So that's what I did. And then on extensions, curls, calves, and abs, I just did just enough weight to kind of stimulate the muscles, but not enough to actually, damage them and cause any sort of recovery. And that's kind of how the rest of the week followed suit. I didn't actually even film that much this week. I have some footage from Friday, but on Thursday on pool day, I kind of did the same thing. Went hard on, my first 2 exercises, skipped or auto-regulated the third, and then just really took it easy on the isolation movements. Just enough to kind of get a little pump.
Alright guys, as you saw, we just got out of Chuck E. Cheese. Now it's 1 o'clock, lifting with my buddy at 3. So I'm going to have my pre-workout meal. I'll show you what I'm eating. Now, I went ahead and packed a meal because obviously eating pizza doesn't quite fit in the whole, eating healthy, and also just working out after eating a bunch of pizza would just not be good. So I have some grilled chicken in a bag, and then we have some cream of rice with banana and cinnamon. Now this has basically been my go-to pre-workout meal for the past couple weeks. The cream of rice is really easily digested, so I don't have anything churning in my stomach when I work out. I'm able to digest it easily, get the energy. The bananas, have potassium in it, which helps with hydration, helps with muscle contractions, and then the chicken for some protein. So I'm gonna eat this, and then in about 2 hours, I'm gonna hit the gym. So I'll see you guys there.
So I met up with my buddy for a push day. Haven't gotten to work out with him in, probably like 6 months. We used to train together, every single day, but then he moved away for school. He's got a job, all that. It's kind of one of those things that happens as we get older. But back on the topic of auto-regulation. So the previous week, this is 190 pounds for 3 sets of 8. The previous was 185 pounds for 12 reps, so only 5-pound increase, but I took away 4 reps, and that was to auto-regulate. So obviously, if I got 185 pounds for 12 reps, now I should be able to get 190 pounds for, 10, 11, 12 reps, but instead I did 3 sets of 8, so I finished each set with a couple reps left in the tank. And that was to do a couple things. One, to, auto-regulate, help myself recover a little bit and not push it quite as hard. And also, taking that first set to failure like I've been doing, doing as many reps as I can, has really kind of tanked the rest of the workout. So it's kind of allowed me to stay a little bit more fresh for the rest of the workout, and that's kind of how I'm progressing my bench now, is just doing 3 sets of 8, progressing 5 pounds each session until I can't get 8 reps, and then of course the reps will drop. But I gotta be kind of honest with you guys. I don't know if it's because I'm just, in the overreaching phase where I'm just exhausted, but my motivation, not so much for the gym, although that has kind of suffered a little bit, but my motivation just for a lot of things, the gym, making these videos especially, has kind of tanked. I'll admit the footage that you're watching now is probably about 2 weeks previous to real time, and in those 2 weeks I've barely filmed anything. Now part of that was just because I've been so behind on footage. Like I said, this footage is 2 weeks old, and also I've been extremely busy with schoolwork. The semester's winding down and my teacher just loaded us with work. I mean, we've had 2 novels to read in the past 2 weeks, along with a 5-page essay, a test, and a project, all due within like a 2-week time period. So it's kind of overload, and I've kind of had to switch a lot of my focus to that and less on the videos. But I'm super excited for the deload week because, like I was saying, my elbows and my knees and just everything is aching. I'm starting to develop some tendonitis in the elbows, which is not good. Knees are aching from all the squats and everything. So this deload week should bring me back a lot more excited, a lot fresher, ready to tackle another, a couple months of hard training, lots of progress, and hopefully, some more motivation to make these videos because I like taking you guys along for the ride. But that's pretty much the end of the video. These have been a little off lately, not my best effort, but like I said, now that I'm finishing up with school for the summer, I should have more time to dedicate to, really producing better content. So until next time, thank you guys for watching and have a great day. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up rating, and also maybe share it with your friends because this channel is growing very slowly, and that's also a little demotivating. But thank you guys for watching. See ya.